Hey guys, it's Coach Shani. I am coming in today to do a video addressing this question that I get so often from people, whether it be in real life when people meet me or on social media when people see my pictures, and it has to do with the length of my hair. People always think that my hair grows super fast, and they think I have all these different secrets to growing my hair, and I'm like keeping the secret to myself, so there are no secrets. I am coming in to share 5 reasons why you might not be seeing growth. So if you are interested, keep watching. Reason number 1, weaves. Now, am I saying that wearing weaves are wrong or it's just damaging to your hair in general? No. There are people who know how to style your hair with weave, and there are some people who do not. What do I mean by that? Now, I've been to the salons, and I've worked in a salon for a little while last year. And throughout my life, I've seen people you have people who can style hair really well, and then you have people who can take care of hair really well as styling hair. If you are going to a salon, I will highly recommend highly recommend you do your homework with this person who's going to be touching your hair. There are some people who they can do the bomb sew-ins and box braids and twists, but they don't know how to take care of your hair. Like, your styles will be really good the day they do it, but once you take out the weave, like, your hair is just a hot mess. A hot mess. And I find that a lot of people in that category, where they go to people who do the bomb styles, like, they feel like they're trapped in this weave world. You will never see their natural hair. It's just one weave style to another weave style. And that is not good for your hair. And because of that, your stylist would have to keep cutting or trimming your hair, and that way you will never see the growth. You will never see your hair growing. So yeah, if you do decide to go to a salon to get your hair done, find someone who generally they know hair, not just they can throw some weave in there and it looks really nice for a while, but your hair has to pay for it down the road, or you have to keep cutting off your hair, because that defeats the purpose of your hair growth journey, or whatever your reason is for wanting to grow out your hair. So that is reason number 1 why you might not be seeing the growth of your hair, just weaving it up. Number 2, heat, excessive heat. I know some naturals who they don't like how their curls look, I guess, or they don't know how to do their hair, so they may go to the salons, or at home they would constantly be blow drying or flat ironing their hair. This is like detrimental to our curls, especially if you're using like really high heat. So like if you're going to the salon, or again, if some people may do this at home, if you're doing like a Dominican blowout, or you want your hair to be like bone straight so you can wrap it all the time, and those things are okay, but you have to be mindful of the health of your hair, because I know a lot of bad hair stories having to do with Dominican blowouts and people going to the salons to do like flat ironing and stuff like that. I know I can think of a lot of people who they went to the salon to get their hair done, and it looked really good after getting it done, but when they go to wash their hair, it's like, my curls aren't really there anymore. So then they realize that all that heat, a style that lasts them maybe a week or two, it caused them to damage a lot of their hair. And a lot of people ask for tips or what products to use to revert their damaged hair. There is no product that I have ever heard of all my life that reverts damaged hair. If your hair is heat damaged, there's nothing you can really do to take your hair from straight, limp, damaged to its original curly state. So you will have to cut your hair. Like, that's the only solution if your hair is heat damaged. So that is tip number 2, excessive heat. Reason number 3, over manipulation. What do I mean by this? Okay, so I know a lot of people who, they may watch a lot of like YouTube hair videos, or they're on Pinterest looking at all these different styles that they want to try out, and so they feel the need to constantly be combing and styling their hair. Okay, so for our hair type, our dry, kinky hair, I would not recommend combing your hair on a daily basis, especially if it's in its curly state and it's dry. So, like, if you've seen my videos, like whenever I am doing like a style like this, for example, my hair just brushed back into a simple ponytail. I never do anything to my hair when it's just dry. I always add water and oil before I even pick up my brush. Like, I will not be brushing dry hair. Don't do that. Brushing or combing, that's just gonna break off your hair even more. So yes, that is reason number 3 why you might not be seeing hair growth. If you are trying to comb or style your hair daily or more than necessary. Like, if you're combing your hair every day and you're seeing tons of hair in the comb, that's not good. Reason number 4, trimming or cutting. Now, is trimming or cutting your hair a bad thing? No. But if you are trying to see the growth of your hair, I would not recommend that you be on this schedule that, and I hear this a lot, people who trim or cut their hair, like, they will say like every other month. So on average, they say your hair grows like half an inch in 1 month. Half an inch in 1 month. So if you are cutting off an inch of hair in every 2 months, you will never see the growth of your hair. The inch of hair that grew in 2 months, you're cutting it off every 2 months. So your hair will always be at that same length. So, as I would recommend, I did a trimming video a few months ago. I can leave a link to that in the description box. I trim my hair as needed. So, I am not on a schedule at all. I know from doing my own hair when my ends need to be trimmed. So there is no schedule every 3 months, every 2 months, or anything like that. And I would recommend you watching that video if you want to trim your own hair. Maybe you go to the salons all the time and you feel like they're always cutting off too much of your hair. So check out that video. Reason number 5 why you might not be seeing growth. Okay, so I would say that a lot of the people I come across, when I talk about deep conditioning, they look at me like I'm crazy. I deep condition my hair, like, I try to do it every time I wash my hair, but sometimes that's not really possible. So I would recommend you deep conditioning your hair at least twice a month. At least twice a month. And this allows your hair to just soak up all the moisture from the conditioner, because our hair is naturally very dry. I did a review on a deep conditioner by Aussie Moist, and I can leave the video link in the description box below to check that out. It's a really cheap deep conditioner that you can try out if you don't want to spend more money on products. I also use olive oil, water. That's it. And I spray my hair down with water, and then I add the olive oil on top of it, and I just put on a plastic cap, and I can let that stay overnight or just let it stay for a few hours while I do some chores or whatever. So that's, I mean, you can't beat that. Like, olive oil that you cook with and water. You don't have to spend more money on another product. So deep conditioning is very important, especially for our dry hair, and that could lead to breakage, of course. And if there's a lot of breakage, then of course you have to cut your hair. So that might be another reason why you're not seeing your hair grow. So that's it. That is all 5 reasons. Okay. Number 1, and I have my notes as always. Number 1, weave. Excessive weave, the weaving system. 2, excessive heat. Number 3, over manipulation. Number 4, trimming or cutting when it is not necessary. And number 5 is not deep conditioning your hair, or what I call pampering my hair, because my hair needs to be pampered sometimes, because I'm not always the nicest to it sometimes. So your hair needs to be pampered, just like you need to be pampered every once in a while. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if it helped, and if you could share it, that would be awesome. If you have any questions or comments or video requests, you can leave them in the description bar below. I mean, you can leave it in the comment section below. Or you can email me at coachshani@gmail.com. Thank you. Bye.